Hi, in this video we're going to go over how to find public records in the state of Alabama. To get started, go to alabamapublicrecords.org. I'll have a link in the description that you can use, or you can just type this into your browser. So once you're on the home page here, you will notice a large database of public record databases, large list. Available here in the state of Alabama. So depending on what your public record research is about, you should be able to find a database or even multiple databases here for you. Now, another thing that we did was create specific pages for the most sought after records. So if you hover over other records, you'll notice anything from background checks to warrant searches. And so these would be more detailed pages, and these are typically the most sought after records in general. So I want to go ahead and show you how one of these pages would work. I'll just select background check. And so what you'll notice is you have your statewide resources. So anything from court records to the ABC background check system, to the sex offender registry, to prison records at the Department of Corrections. If I scroll down more, you will also notice that there are certain databases that would need to be accessed at the county level. For example, if you wanted to know who has been like arrest records at like a local sheriff's department, would be slightly different than just checking the Department of Corrections website. Prison records and prisons and jails are slightly different, and same thing with real estate information. Some of these databases are much better at the county level versus just doing like a statewide search. So you have quite a few options, and again, this is going to depend on what type of a public record check you're doing, but we do have things like the specific pages have things like background checks, criminal records, court records, vital records, property records, inmate searches, warrant searches, and then of course you have your alphabetic list of all the databases in the state of Alabama. Another option you have here is using the name search on top, and what this does is it doesn't just look at records in Alabama, it looks at records across the nation, so multiple states and multiple databases, both public and private. So, and it's an instantaneous system, so you're able to see if there's something available pretty much right away. And what's great about having that when you're researching, let's say somebody's criminal past or financial records, court records, things like that. If you're just looking at, say, like the county level or the state level, you got to keep in mind that people do move around. There are migration patterns all the time. People change states. So let's say somebody has a criminal history in Minnesota or in Texas, and then they end up moving to Alabama. If you're just looking at local records, you're not necessarily going to see what happened in those other states. And depending on the type of check you're doing, sometimes that's crucial information. So make sure you have all your bases covered. The tools are there for you. Once again, come visit alabamapublicrecords.org and get started on your Alabama public record search. Thank you.